Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a review on the Fenty foundation. Fenty Beauty is a line by Rihanna, and she released this line I think last year sometime in September. I got my hands on this baby in in October, so a month after it released. I was so excited, but it was sold out in all the stores. I got mine from Dubai, in Dubai Mall I think, and all the shades were sold out, so I had to wait I think a week for them to restock. Actually, I bought the color 310 and it looked really good on me when I bought it at the stores, but when I came home and I tried it on myself, I felt like I was looking a little bit too light, so I think it was a bit too light. It looked a little bit ashy on me, so I went ahead and bought the 330. So I've got a 330 and a 310, and I go ahead and all the reviews I watched it too. Everyone said that the foundation actually dries darker. So that's why I actually bought the 310, thinking it will actually dry darker on me, but it did dry a little bit darker, but not. I also bought that primer just because I watched so many reviews on them and everybody was talking so much about it, so I had to have it. I don't actually like to use primers, but I love this primer. I think this is the only primer I ever because it doesn't actually feel like a primer, it feels more like a moisturizer. Your skin just feels so hydrated, and it also kind of looks like, so I have the colors 310 and 330. I'm just going to go ahead and swatch. The reason I got 330 and 310 is because they are yellow based, and I think that I am quite yellow, and that's why I got it. So this one is the 310. On camera it doesn't look too bad, and here is the 330. So you can see they're quite similar, but I just think that the 330 just suits me a lot more. Sometimes I just look a bit too yellow. Sometimes I go ahead and I just mix the two as well, and that gives me a really perfect. I've waited 5 minutes for them to dry, and from what I can see, it looked a little bit lighter when I put them on, and now I actually can't even tell where I put them. It really just absorbs into my skin. There's not a huge difference, but I just prefer the 330 because it's I'm going to start off by using the primer. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3 squirts of that. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this to my full face, just like as if it's a moisturizer. Taking it from the center of my face and then just like spreading it on the outsides. I don't know if you could tell on camera, but it really does blur out my skin. It doesn't feel tacky, and it's got a very slight scent to it. I'm going to use the normal beauty blender on this side of my face, and I'm going to go ahead and use a brush on this side of the face, just so you can guys see how it looks with each type of brush. Color 330, just one pump on this side here.
So I don't know what happened here, but suddenly the voice in the video completely vanished. So basically what I'm saying is, the side that I use the beauty blender, the skin looks so much more smoother. I don't know if you can tell on camera. And the side that I use the brush looks a little bit rough and not so well blended and even. Once the foundation completely dried, I noticed that it became like very matte, and it felt very matte and very velvet-like. Now that I've applied my foundation, I'm going to apply my foundation, my concealer, and the rest of the makeup.
The rest of my makeup, I went ahead and did whatever I usually do. I did my concealer, my baking, my contour, highlight, everything. And I'm going to go ahead and see how this looks with time. Right now it's 2:30. And I'm going to check in with you. Okay guys, I'm back. It is now 6:20, which makes it about 4 hours. And this is what my makeup looks like. I usually get very oily, and today it's quite hot. So I feel like my makeup has held really well. I don't feel like there's any excess oils over here. This is where I usually get oily. And my skin looks pretty good. This is why this is my favorite foundation. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and zoom in for you guys to see. There we go. Everything looks pretty still in place, but I would like it to be a little bit more matte in these areas here, so I would probably just go ahead and blot it with a little bit of tissue or maybe some loose powder. Right, so it is now past 11 and I still have my makeup on, still have my lipstick on. I'm surprised I didn't eat it. All I did, I took off my lashes and I took off the lenses I was wearing in the video, and this is what it looks like after 9 hours of wear. And I have very oily skin. Usually when I wear a normal foundation, my skin looks like very greasy. It actually looks like a grease ball, especially on my nose areas. But I'm so in love with the way this foundation looks. It looks so luminous and glowy, not oily, glowy. And yeah, that's it. So I'm not at the studio, I'm actually at my place, and that's why I am filming here. I'm editing my video. What I would do if I was going to a function and my skin got a little bit oily, I would just take some tissue and just dab the excess oils off. Just a dry tissue. You can see a little bit of makeup comes off, but it doesn't like rub off. Can you see it's back to its normal matte look? There we go, good as new.